Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to a new update here on Solana. A pretty crucial update right here, because what we talked about, I think yesterday has happened. All right, so I wanted to do a big update on what has happened, what that means for the price of Solana so far. It looks pretty decent, and I think we have a good chance to actually see a continued pump right here. So that's obviously what I wanted to talk about in this video. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get right into it, because I don't want to waste too much of your time, of course, in these videos. I did want to briefly take a look at the fundamentals, because I heard some rumors on X that Solana on-chain was doing slightly better with the current bullish momentum we've seen, or at least with the bullish momentum we had over the last couple of days here and there. And then obviously the major bullish momentum we had yesterday, but I'm not 100% certain if that's actually true. So my Wi-Fi is very very slow. April the 7th, we actually had $2.5 billion in trading volume, 1.6 the day after. So it seems like the DEX trading volumes are pretty good. TVL still pretty stable, so there's not much to be excited about, except for the technicals. All right, what we talked about yesterday regarding Solana is that for me there were two areas where I would potentially buy Solana again, or where I would turn slightly more bullish, and that was either with a drop into this level right here around $85, which fortunately with the news we prevented, or a reclaim of this level right here at 114. Because what we had before, when we're talking about the structure here for Solana, which I understand it's boring, but it's necessary to talk about. What we saw right here is that basically the balance shifted downwards the entire time, right? And what you need to see is that the balance shifts upwards to get a reversal, and that is at least what it looks like so far. It's very early to say this, but it looks like that's happening right now. All right, we broke back above this value area we had right here. Hopefully you can see that we broke back above the value area low right here, and now we also added some other technical confluences to that support with the 382 fib, but also the 50 EMA, and just in general on the 4-hour time frame the trend band. And then outside of that, which I will try to zoom in a little bit and tell you what's going on here, if again the Wi-Fi permits me to do so. But outside of that, if you take a look at the TPO here, after the big move we had yesterday, which, I mean, if you want to know more about the fundamentals and the news, then check out my Bitcoin video. But what you can see is that there was no aggressive selling, right? There's no major selling tail here. There's even a weak high here, so that's that acts as a bit of a magnet. But you can see we actually found some balance up here as well, which is usually, at least technically, a sign of strength. Now, I'm not sure if I said it earlier in this video. I wanted to say I said it earlier in this video, but today is still going to be quite volatile. Obviously, trade war headlines are still going to make the market move, and we have some inflation rate and CPI data coming out later today. So getting some sort of a move down for Solana, I do expect, but given what we're seeing right here, both technically but also fundamentally, at least for Bitcoin, I would say it's most likely that we are going to be able to hold this breakout, and that we are also going to be able to get some more bullish momentum back up to that level at 121, but also into the previous value area lows right here at 123 and 125. And then from there we'll see again. I mean, obviously we have to really stick to the short term here on crypto, but also Solana, because there is that much data and that much news that we have to incorporate into what we think of crypto every single day. But for now, I would say this is most likely, and then, like I said, later I'll be back with more updates talking about whether we can actually get back up to 132 or whether 85 is still on the table, because obviously it is still on the table. Is it likely at this point of time? No, but if we get some sort of severe escalation of the trade war again, or if the CPI data is much higher than expected, it is still a possibility. All right, so this is what I think is most likely. I'll keep you updated. Have a great day for now, and take care, and I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye.